Welcome to France, a beautiful country where the nobles reign supreme. Isn't it great? We all love our amazing King Louis XVI. Yes, life is great. But how are the amazing nobles able to live such luxurious lives? Well, they are only able to do it through the never-ending work of peasants who made up the majority of the country. But who cares about them? Yes, long live the world's best country, France. Excuse me, Your Highness, the peasants have started a revolt and are marching toward the palace. The French Revolution is a topic for another video, but all you need to know is that there was a lot of fighting over power, and eventually, that power landed in the hands of a young Napoleon. But we aren't there yet. Early on, Napoleon attended a military academy in Paris, where he studied to become a general, in which he ended up ranking 42nd out of a class of 58 people. He then became a second lieutenant of an artillery regiment. Pretty cool, huh? But this wasn't enough for Napoleon. He began actually leading his regiment once the French Revolution really got going. In April 1791, he then became first lieutenant. Again, pretty cool. Napoleon began showing that he was a force to be reckoned with as he defended the French Revolution from the monarchy and British invasions. As he slowly rose through the ranks, he became an icon to the French people. However, in 1799, Napoleon's ambitions grew, and he decided he was done being just a general. So, he staged a coup against the First French Republic, which succeeded, which made him master of France. The Napoleonic Wars were so chaotic that they are broken up into 7 parts, or coalitions. The first 2 coalitions were fought during the French Revolution, with Napoleon destroying Austria and the other powers. But now, Napoleon was practically a dictator of France, so the next 5 coalitions would be him at his best. Napoleon tried to make peace with the British in December of 1799, but they didn't see him as a threat, so they declined. Napoleon started working on his Army of the Reserve, which he then sent to fight in the Alps. Led by Victor Moreau, they marched towards the siege in Genoa and obliterated them. Just kidding. They were pounded. And it seemed Napoleon could actually lose this decisive battle, but at the last second, General Francois Kellerman sent a cavalry charge and broke the Austrian flank. Napoleon may have been outnumbered, but he had luck and skill on his side. Despite Napoleon's overwhelming demonstration of military genius, he didn't have an army strong enough to force terms as harsh as he would have liked to. He had still won the war against Austria. He eventually made a breakthrough in the Rhineland and pushed towards Munich. In Luneville, the Franco-Austrian peace treaty was signed. Once the others had seen Austria's surrender, they too gave in. The Armistice of Foglio, the Peace of Florence, and the Treaty of Aranjuez, which made peace between Napoleon and King Charles IV of Spain, were all signed. The British, however, weren't done yet. They created a blockade so they could practically dictate who could trade with who. Some countries were like, hey, that isn't cool. So they formed the League of Armed Neutrality. Russian Tsar Paul was also pretty mad at the British for occupying Malta after Napoleon said, hey, you want this? So they embargoed British ships in their ports, which caused the 3 countries of Russia, Sweden, and Denmark to renew their league. With tensions rising in Europe as Napoleon's empire kept growing, something became clear. Only one side can remain.